What is going on, everybody out there? Lamont at large. And today, well, first and foremost, I do want to say this. Videos that you plan on making don't always go according to plan. Now, that right there, that church that you see in front of you, that is the Benedictines of Mary, Queen of Apostles Church. And next to that is a covenant. That is where nuns who have given their life to Christ, they live in some kind of a religious group, what have you. So the reason why I'm here today is as follows. So I heard this story on the internet, I want to say maybe about a few weeks ago. So one of the nuns who lived here, she's actually the founder of this covenant. Her name is Sister Wilhelmina Lancaster. She died back in, I believe, 2019 at the age of 93. And she was buried on the grounds of this cemetery / covenant. And her grave is straight ahead. So we're going to go visit there really quickly. And as you can see, as I was showing you back the church over here, there's quite a number of cars over here. Now, the reason why I'm here is because something fascinating occurred that I wanted to share with you guys, and it goes as follows. So, she was buried again after passing at the age of 93. And recently, I guess maybe, I want to say last month, her grave, she was exhumed from her grave, and something I would say bare minimum interesting occurred. At the maximum, it could be even something of a higher power. So she was exhumed from the ground, and people were amazed at the condition of her body. And as you can see in the pictures right here, her body looks like she, recently just passed. Except for she was in the ground for 4 years. She was not embalmed, and she was placed in a very, very simple, almost a pine box, not even a casket, just a regular box. And her body being in the ground for 4 years without being embalmed shows no sign of decomposition whatsoever. And I found that quite unusual and quite amazing. Now you'll have your naysayers that will say like, oh, that can happen. I don't know if that can happen. I'm not really sure about that. So right now, her body is being displayed for view inside of the church right there. Now, this was her grave right here, and then you have other nuns here who have passed. And as you can see, this would be her grave, and this was where it was dug up out of. And it looks like people have left pictures for some unknown reason. I'm not sure why. And then that is her name right there. She came from another order, and I guess after it closed, she founded this one right here. So it looks like this. Assuming they were having a service, so I didn't want to disturb anybody, but it looks like it's just let out right now. That was pretty remarkable. I'm not going to lie. I was actually kind of surprised that you were allowed to record in the church. Other than slight mummification of her right hand, to be not embalmed and to be put in the ground, buried, and to be in that kind of condition, it is an amazing sight. They do not embalm any priest or any nun, at least on these grounds. And when they exhumed her, they expected nothing but bones and the clothes that she was buried in. And to see that again, it's pretty amazing. You can call it maybe a religious miracle. You can call it just happenstance, happen chance, whatever that word is. Never did know what that word is. But I will say this, regardless of the fact of what you believe in, who you believe in, what religious book you read or who you follow, it's always good for the human heart and the soul to always believe in somebody, believe in something, in some being. And I don't know, you got to figure with these hot summers out here in the ground, you would think that, again, you would find nothing but just a skeletal remains. But her body is in amazing condition.